breaking news that a lot of you are waiting for is that the U.S. Air Force B-2 stealth bombers, a bunch of them, I don't know how many, have reportedly taken off from the Whiteman Air Force Base, and they've got support of 8 aerial refueling tankers. Okay, they're supposedly headed towards the Middle East, towards the Diego Garcia Air Base. And they have the munitions with them, or these ones can carry, let's say, the munitions that are required to obliterate the deep nuclear facilities, like inside Fordo, for example, deep in the mountains. So I think something's happening, guys, and I always try to give you the news right away. What I find really interesting is China and Russia are positioning themselves as voices of reason, calling for a de-escalation of the conflict and saying the United States shouldn't enter and help us win, and Xi Jinping and Vladimir Putin are calling each other on the phone and saying, as United States President Donald Trump is weighing joining in, and they're saying it's going to be a fast spiraling attack between two sworn enemies in the Middle East. And so you got Beijing, you got Moscow, and Turkey and others all trying to weigh in. So Putin and Xi Jinping is condemning Israel's action, saying it's a breach of the UN Charter and international law. And what's funny is no one's condemning Russia and what they've been doing in Ukraine. Is that okay according to international law? Kind of strange. So what you have is these ballistic missiles keep hitting us, a big wave just recently. And I want to talk about the one in Haifa. It had about 31 people injured, 3 very seriously, a 16-year-old boy, a 54-year-old man, a 4-year-old man, and others lightly injured. 19 of them evacuated to the hospital, and someone died of a heart attack. 51-year-old woman in Carmel died of a heart attack. And so you're looking at what's going on, and you say, man, they're really doing some serious damage there in different places, including in Haifa. And these waves that hit Beersheba and Haifa, they're like faster missiles or something. And so you have us doing a strong response with more than 60 jets and refueling in the air and attacking in Tehran, Tabriz, Isfahan, Kermanshah, and Rasht. Different places like this are being taken out, and so even their nuclear research and development centers also. So, and we've taken out one of their top nuclear scientists just now. Again, so we're taking out a lot of them, and a carbon fiber plant in Rasht. And so a lot of different places are coming down as far as this evil regime is concerned. And the Apache helicopters are downing the Shahed 136 drones over Syria before they get to us. And so, what's really, really dangerous is you look at how Haifa is a real hub of ships going in and out. You have the Maersk, which is one of the biggest shipping, and they suspended all operations to Haifa. And so, and warning that against the regime change in Iran, and saying that it'll mess with everything. But we're not listening to all this fear-mongering. We have to complete the job. And our States has sent F-22 Raptors, C-5 Galaxies, C-17s deployed to the Middle East, 5 U.S. Navy destroyers now in the water. And we're really looking at this. And we got to see it through. And heavy damage to their infrastructure. And we're believing that there will be a regime change. I'm believing there will be a regime change after all this. And Obadiah says on Mount Zion there will be deliverance, and it will be holy, and Jacob will possess his inheritance, and the house of Jacob will be a fire. Thank you so much for supporting the troops with a little deliciousness in the middle of these missions. Thank you.